Been 2 days since Hosu, and
Hello, it's Savannah Cassie. Welcome back to more My Hero Academia, where we'll ask a bunch of questions and just get everyone pissed off at me, because that's the point of this channel. Let's get on to the reaction.
aren't fully healed yet. I'm stuck at the hospital.
Hey kid, where's your mom? Did no one contact his parents? Just imagine being attacked during your, whatever the hell they're doing, and no one contacts the parents.
Everyone on the news is obsessed with the hero killer.
Yeah, no duh. Have you seen the viral clip that's also been going around?
Of course, that's just the official cover from the police department.
Oh, he looks angry. He looks completely pissed. He knows he's like, I don't deserve any of this credit. Like, I don't want to be here.
Our injuries were explained as being caused by accidents that happened during our
Why don't they just say accidents happened during Hosu? Also, there were other creatures attacking Hosu. You could just be like, oh yeah, we got injured during the Hosu incident.
so his mom could take care of him. Todoroki's
Don't you mean so his mom can whoop him? His mom is definitely gonna whoop him for the idiotic behavior that he just did.
I want to see if there's any shame on his face.
Hey Todoroki, just watch the news about your father saying that he killed the hero Stiller. You could read all his expressions on his face.
It's possible some villains were inspired by what happened in Hosu.
I'm pretty sure all the villains were inspired by Stain's message and speech. I'm pretty sure every villain has probably seen the news.
Patrols are mainly meant to deter villains from committing any crimes.
Hey Best Genius, why are you dressing up Bakugo like a complete idiot? This doesn't even match his costume.
We see some bad guys. We can beat them up on the spot. Incorrect.
See, this is why you don't take Bakugo anywhere. He just wants to murder a bunch of people.
Whose villain caught him and he almost cried like a baby.
What?
I simply love that Bakugo's hair goes spiky when someone makes fun of him about the sludge villain incident. Because honestly, that's not an incident to make fun of.
Talk with them like a pro. Yeah, fine.
Hey, Best Genius, I suggest you watch his back. Because I have a feeling that Bakugo is just going to yell at these kids some more.
You really think I would lose? You'll eat those words when I...
Even with little kids, Bakugo can't even be nice. He's like, you called me weak, just wait until I get to number 1, and then you'll never call me weak again.
Passion toward becoming a hero. But at this rate...
Bakugo's like, oh my god, I made them cry, now they're gonna cry forever. How do I fix this?
Are you sure?
There's no need to hold back.
Hey Gunhead, don't give a girl who's probably never wielded a knife before a knife, or you're trying to die.
Now you can take him down. See how I did that?
I love that Gunhead's actually a good instructor, and I wish we actually saw a little bit more of him. Actually, I wish we kind of saw a little bit more of everyone's, things, because there are some characters we never got to see what their interviews were, or whatever they're doing.
This is working diligently? I think she's...
I love that these two girls are so done with this. Hey, just leave. Can't you call Ozawa or the school and get you guys out of here? Isn't that what Midoriya tried to do on his first day?
Your fourth kind, sir.
I can't hear you! God!
I love these two. I love these two, and they're just like, this isn't what we signed up for. Please take us back to where we were.
What now, serious?
I have a feeling we're gonna have a storyline with Froppy, knowing that it's just getting sold, unless this is her entire episode.
I always figured being a hero would be super glamorous. But then
I like this girl is telling Froppy, hey, being a hero isn't always glamorous. There's a lot of hard work going to it as well.
Oh, it'll be better if you find it out for yourself. Don't you think?
Why not just tell her? Why are you gatekeeping the key of being happy?
Sitting there. Shouldn't a frog be jumping to get her work done?
Hey guy, these girls are taking a 2-second break. They're just drinking soda. And also, nothing has happened during this entire episode, so I'm guessing they could probably relax.
Really supervising her properly.
Ribbit.
Oh, is
I like that she covers for them instead of just being we're allowed to take a break, so you can't work us to death.
forgive me?
What? What? What?
The rest of your physique is just too macho.
I love this girl. Also, why is she being mean to the captain?
A tip that there were stowaways on the trade ship Nysa.
How's it noon so fast? It was full on daylight just 2.5 seconds ago.
They discovered that important cargo from the ship's freight list was missing.
Is it support tech gear? Because in the last episode, they were talking about support companies, and I would get it that support companies have to, like, take this stuff overseas or plane, so that would be a cool tie-in.
Of his opponent. He's also very strong.
I also didn't think that there would be categories for rescue, like, people, but that would make sense. Like, people who like have water quirks or be able to breathe underwater should be like sea people or like lake people, and like people who like more resistant to heat water should, or like cold should be like in those categories.
And we haven't seen anything on the radar yet either.
Never fear.
I was kind of hoping for this episode that we got like a cut in between of what every single classmate was doing instead of just dedicating this entire episode to just Froppy. I don't know why, but I'm just like, of all the characters, Froppy's the least interesting character.
Can't you turn on the lights?
Well, what were you expecting from them, bozos? This is why you don't turn your back towards them.
The stove.
Oh, this girl knows exactly what she's up. Also, can she understand what the captain is saying as well?
Rescue the captain and the others?
The captain is relying on us.
Hey, you could send like a couple of your men to go check up on the captain. Not all of you guys have to go and find the other ship.
Froppy, can you bring the guard over to us?
Leave it to me.
By the way, I was kind of hoping more of like who these people are, what they taking, like what cargo are they stealing, because they're stealing cargo. I'm just like, okay, what type of cargo are they stealing? Is it just normal cargo, or is it actually something important?
Got you now.
A villain!
Oh shit, the bad guy, finally, the plot kicked in.
So this is actually a radio, huh?
Why would you make a communicator talk loudly so everyone else can hear it? Put that in your ear or something.
Laser at the double rocks! Thank you so.
Yeah, of course she would do that. I don't think we need an entire episode of her like rescuing these people, figuring out how it is to be like a hero. Like, I don't know why. Just like, I think it's because we don't know much of Froppy's character that I'm just like, was this like a personality trait she already had? It would have been cool if she had this personality trait where she wasn't sure what type of hero she wanted or like how to be a hero, but she always seemed cool and confident and knew what she was doing. And now it just kind of seems weird that she would hesitate.
Got you!
Holy shit, back of her entire body completely shredded. I'm surprised she's still alive.
Sorry for being late. Leave the...
Oh, thank the Lord. The guy that was supposed to be here from the beginning is finally here. It took you long enough to get out. By the way, how did you get out?
For an internship.
Well, you don't say. We put you...
I like this guy's like, oh, I apologize for the danger, as if he doesn't recognize her from one of the classmates from UA.
Stake my name on that.
Well...
Okay, well, that was just an okay episode. I was kind of hoping we would see more of the class, like, skipping back and forth between, because there are some classmates that we haven't seen at all or see their internship, so I was kind of like, oh, we'll see, like, other classes. Like, there's an entire class we completely ignore, like, Class B, like, you could show us Class B's internship, even though there's no point of showing us Class B's internship.
Thanks for everything.
Now, before we start the next episode, I'm going to quickly tell you, hey, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn your notifications so you know the next time I post, leave a goddamn comment, check out my Patreon, and let's get on to the next episode.
I wasn't around when the really big stuff happened.
Sure, but the only reason...
I mean, you weren't there, but you did save Midoriya from almost getting burned alive by Endeavor. Like, legit, isn't it crazy that Endeavor legit was gonna release his flames on the hero killer? I'm like, did he not see Midoriya?
I thought we agreed you were only supposed to use 5%. You're too...
Yeah, well, that's the problem with Midoriya. He doesn't listen to people's advice in helping him get better. He just kind of like, one for all punch, and I'm just like, kid, you're gonna get yourself killed.
You should be super famous.
To be fair, he only trained All Might in one semester. Like, no one really truly knows him. And I have a feeling, like, Gran Torino probably didn't want to have a like fame and glory, which is interesting. I wonder if they're ever going to pick up like people with crazy and powerful quirks, and they're just like, nah, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be a hero, because that could be an actual cool concept.
I was just never that interested in working as a pro hero.
What?
Which actually is a cool mindset to have. And hopefully, like, they do bring up people with crazy quirks that they could have the ability to go save people. They could do good. Instead of, like, them already having quirks and doing something bad, they having powerful quirks and they just do nothing with the quirks. They're like, nah, I don't want to do that. That's not for me. Like, I could save people, but I don't want to.
All Might, I mean. He can explain everything better than me.
Well, so do you. You can explain it to him as well. Why are you guys going back and forth and trying to, like, not tell this kid information? How about you just telling him everything, and then he goes to All Might and relay his side of the story, instead of just be like, oh, go to Toshinori. You should ask Grandarina for this information.
I'm Deku!
I love that Midoriya finally clocked it. It's like, I don't want your real name. I want your hero name. That's what I want to hear.
I'm used to this and I can't get it back the right way. Did you not hear me?
Oh my god, Bakugo, what did they do to you? And what do you mean it sucked? Did you put your hair in the wash? Usually that fixes that.
All I did was help people evacuate and provide logistical support.
It still sounds like.
I know your phone Jack loved her internship. She's just acting nonchalant. And also, I would have loved to see, like, other people's internship. Like, hey, maybe more Class 1A or Class B. Like, there's no reason to give us Class 1B's internships, but we didn't cool. Or, like, support class. Or, like, general studies. Because don't they get internships? Like, I would have guessed support class would get internships to, like, broaden the mind. Maybe it wouldn't be interesting. But I'd love to see, like, if general studies got, like, internships. Because there are people in general studies, like Shinso, who has a powerful quirk but doesn't have any training.
I think she found her fighting spirit.
Yeah, that battle hero must have been so...
Uraka had a blast. You could just tell Uraka's like, I finally found my calling and what I'm gonna do.
All women are demons at heart. They just hide their true personality.
Oh my god, has Mineta finally shaped up because Mount Lady tortured him? That would be hilarious.
It was those three.
Oh yeah, the hero killer.
I love that these three have become friends because they share the same trauma. Like, that's just funny, but also relatable.
I worried about you too.
You were lucky you never.
By the way, I'm surprised no one else was like, hey, I freaked out when Midoriya randomly gave me my pin. Like, did he give everyone in Class 1A his pin location, or did he give it only to his selected friend? Because that wouldn't make sense, because Kirishima got the pin, but yeah, I don't think he was that close to Midoriya, so I think he did it to everyone in Class A, but no one's talking about it.
Can you imagine how frightening it would have been if that creep had been there when they attacked the U.S.?
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys would have been completely, utterly fucked if Stain was there during the USJ. Half of you classmates would be dead.
He's almost kind of cool, don't you guys think?
Minori!
Yeah, I hope, like, the Stain thing kind of integrates into the school. And, like, everyone has a different, like, beliefs and opinion about Stain. Because that could actually be a cool storyline to go about.
No matter his motives, killing cannot be condoned.
By the way, after Stain's entire message just sent out to the world, are all the schools, like hero schools, keeping a closer eye to their students? Because there are probably some students out there who probably 100% agree with Stain and would join the League of Villains.
Take everything you've learned from your internships and apply it to this
Oh my god, they're gonna be completely blown away by Midoriya, because the last they saw him, he was just breaking his body.
Ah, that facility specializes in disaster.
I love that Midoriya's still fanboying over All Might, even though he sees him every single day because he's trained under All Might. He can't get the fanboy out of his blood.
He should sit this out.
And everyone in this group has really good mobility.
Oh, that's right. Some of these students are still injured. Yeah, the most injured student would probably be Ida. You should probably let him recover before he pulls out his stitches.
Whenever he uses his powers, he always gets badly injured.
Who's your pick? I'm betting.
Well, everyone here is in for a shock. Honestly, they're gonna be like, what the hell? What type of teacher did you go under to get those type of moves?
With my new
I simply love this. Because they're gonna be like crazy and shocked that Midoriya is able to do all of this. And he just needed one internship to do all of it.
spent my time getting groomed at that useless internship.
Oh, Bakugo's gonna be livid. He was like, I stayed at the dumb internship and just got my hair done. I learned nothing.
Midoriya, are you kidding me?
I was kind of hoping more people would actually have a shock tone. Most people just like, oh no, wait, Midori got stronger. That's cool, moving on. Like, they should be more shocked. This kid used to break his bones every single day. And now after one internship, he's able to do this without breaking a single bone.
Oh, you're okay, right? I see. When jumping in an air...
Oh no, Midoriya face planted because he accidentally stepped the wrong way. Well, RP Midoriya, I hope you're okay.
Believe what I just found? The jackpot! Someone Shawshanked a hole in...
Nope, I was wrong. I was hoping Mineta would change after his interview or internship. Nope, he's the exact same. Why isn't this kid kicked out already?
Ugh, thanks, Kyoka.
Despicable. Well,
Go get the fucking teachers. This is illegal. Like, what's he doing is completely perverted and probably illegal. Like, get the teachers and kick him out of here, or I don't know, murder him.
You went through a lot recently. I'm sorry I wasn't around to help you.
Oh, All Might's like, I have to be serious now. Like, with all the stuff that's going on, I have to tell you the complete truth, which we already kind of guessed what is going on.
What I said that day? Eat this! No, not that.
Wonderful All Might impression, Midoriya. You did a wonderful job.
don't tell me the hero killer has one for all now!
No, he doesn't.
You know what? That'd be crazy if he shared, like, one for all's power. But I have a feeling that he would also hate the power. He's just like, I have your power. Take it back. I don't want it.
Person, if you, the bearer, intend to pass it along. It's not something that...
Oh, so it can't be stolen. Like, you can't, like, lick someone's hair or, like, blood and be like, oh, I'll be cooked now. It doesn't work like that.
Like this.
Here, you have to take it! What kind of example is that?
I would have used a bad example because this doesn't make sense. I'm guessing, like, if you force-fed someone that you know the hairs and they know about the power and stuff and understand the power, they can get your power, if that makes sense.
The name of that quirk is All for One.
By the way, who named these quirks when they first came out? Was it like the users who had them, or was it just the government?
Laws and human rights were hotly debated. Civilization's progress stalled.
Yeah, I expect nothing less. Just imagine one day you wake up and you realize your best friend has a superpower that could murder someone. Yeah, you would freak the fuck out.
He stole quirks from others. And then, with his overwhelm...
But why did he steal quirks from others? Did he want to learn more about quirks, or did he like steal quirks from other people and give it to someone who didn't have a quirk in order to control them?
I've seen plenty of rumors about this online, sure, but isn't...
Why are there rumors online about this? Wouldn't All for One want to keep the shit locked down like he could do this? Or is this his way of being like, hey, I can give you a quirk as long as you assign your life away to me?
This is the kind of shameful history people would rather ignore. Anyway, when a person gains...
Of course everyone would want to ignore that side of history, because just imagine an evil warlord able to take and give people quirks.
Poor souls who couldn't bear the burden of the quirks they were given. They became like mindless living...
Does it mean One for All had to be like careful who he gave his quirks to? Like he figured it out in the future, like, okay, a high level quirk, I can't give it to like an older person because they would die, so they have to get something small and useless, like flying or jumping through the air. But I could give someone like a toddler that powerful quirk because their body can like absorb that power.
They evolved as they were passed on, some even combined with other power sets.
I wonder how many people All for One killed just to figure this out. Like, it was probably just a trial and error just to see who could like get what quirk.
But he had a strong sense of justice. They couldn't have been more different.
Oh my god, did All for One accidentally give One for All to his brother?
No, if it was a gift he was giving his brother, or if he just wanted to force him to
Yes, because the symbolic image that we see is definitely someone would definitely give a gift to. I don't think you have to hold someone's face like that in order to give someone power. I think you could just hold the little hand.
allowed him to pass on quirks. And so the stockpiling of
Well, ain't that ironic? Well, to be fair, back then they probably couldn't figure out if people had quirks or not. Like there wasn't any scientific way to figure out if someone was quirkless or not.
the justice so often spawns from evil.
Wait, hold on! I understand.
I like the story. It's like a good story, and I like how he's like finally explaining it, even though he's not explaining everything.
There are quirks that halt aging. He probably has something like that.
I'm sure he just doesn't have a quirk that makes him immortal, because he's been alive for a long time, mister.
Even though he couldn't defeat All for One, he hoped One for All would continue to grow in power.
I love it shows us like how the quirk has been growing since its first user.
At least that's what I thought. But he survived, and is now back in action as the...
Does this mean there was a body? Because it looks like the symbolism means that he actually killed him and saw the body. Did you not bury the body? Or like, I don't know, throw in the lava? Like, if you find a body and it's by the greatest evil, you should cremate the body and just not leave it alone.
The purpose of One for All is to defeat All for One. As its whole...
Well, ain't that just like, wait a second, Midori's gotta defeat the greatest evil. Oh god, this poor kid.
You may one day have to fight against this great evil yourself.
All Might, you better hurry up and quickly train this kid if he's gotta defeat the greatest of evil. Tell him all your stupid little tricks.
Come on. Tell him.
Wait, what? What's happening? What does All Might know? Why is he looking so sad?
Thank you.
Wait, why does Deku know? It looks like Deku has like figured something out that All Might isn't telling him.
By the time you face him, I won't be by your side anymore.
Wait, are you dying? Is All Might dying? You know what? That makes sense. This guy is walking around like a corpse and he's splashing out blood. And also, he has a massive wound on his side and he lost half of his lung. Of course, he's probably gonna be dead. And also, if you like my reaction, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I post, leave a goddamn comment, and have a goddamn good day.